2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 8. Remember Jesus Christ risen from the dead, the offspring of David, as preached in my gospel. The command is to remember Jesus Christ, and specifically Paul mentions to remember two things about Jesus: that he was risen from the dead, and secondly, that he is the offspring of David. Why these two things about Jesus? If he is risen from the dead, he is alive and triumphant over death. And how does this truth matter to Timothy and to us? Romans 8:11. If the spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead dwells in you, he who raised Christ Jesus from the dead will also give life to your mortal bodies through his spirit who dwells in you. So Paul is telling Timothy that no matter how serious the suffering becomes, the worst that it can do on this earth is kill you. And Jesus has taken the sting out of that enemy. He is alive and you will be alive. He is not just triumphant over his death, he is also triumphant over our death. He gives life to our dead souls, and one day we will also have our bodies resurrected like his. In fact, verse 12 goes further. It says we will reign with him. Secondly, it says, remember Jesus Christ risen from the dead, the offspring of David. It was the resurrection of the son of David. Why does Paul say that? Because every Jewish person knew what that meant. It meant that Jesus is the Messiah, and that meant that this resurrection was not a random resurrection, but the resurrection of an everlasting King of the universe. So we are to remember Jesus, the one whom we serve, and the one for whom we suffer. Of his kingdom there will be no end. So Paul says, no matter what people do to you, do not be afraid, just remember Jesus Christ. Have a blessed day.